the finale of the 2025 FIA World Endurance Championship.
We did not have the season we were hoping.
I'm not their teacher.
It's disappointing.
How we deal with drivers.
I wanted to kill her.
We are losing one lap.
Man, he wants to dominate.
We could have done better.
Guten Morgen, servus.
I'm René Rast. I'm 39 years old, from Germany. I live in Austria, and I'm driving for BMW Motorsport, Team WRT.
You guys had fun with my mechanics, I saw? Was good, huh? Mechanics. How you say it? Mechanics.
It's a big group of drivers. You can call them friends almost, which is very rare in racing, and I think that's something to build up on.
Music is getting better and better.
Where did you find that great playlist on Spotify?
It's called Arabic House on Spotify.
And then Daytona.
So now this is the embarrassing part for you. Normally he always ties my shoes, but now he doesn't want to do it in front of the camera. Now I have to do myself.
Actually, it's the opposite around.
I'm not used to this anymore.
Opposite way, actually.
Yeah, but to be honest,
But only because he always puts the left shoe on the right foot and the other way around. So I have to help him to get ready.
And Lolo does it with the gloves.
Last time he had 2 left gloves. So he drove with 2 left-hand gloves. When was it practice in Fuji?
Yeah, and then also the week after in Barcelona.
Barcelona.
The relationship is one of the best I ever experienced, I would say. So we go out every evening, having a big laugh together, and we're all trusting each other. I think that's the most important.
He's our rookie driver for Sunday. Hello. Charles, give us a debrief on how you feel for Sunday.
Oh, I feel amazing. With Capo trying to explain me a bit how to drive the car. Sheldon explained me how to arrive late at the briefing, so we are doing great so far.
They keep me fresh, they keep me young, because obviously some of them are mid-20s. They have different, let's say, interests in life than what I have. I'm almost 40 next year. I have different interests than them. But it's nice to have young teammates because it keeps you also fresh and young in your mind.
Tell the joke in front of the camera. Come on.
I'm not telling you, but I don't say.
René it's a special person in terms of how he works and how his work attitude is, and he's very dedicated and he puts a lot of effort into the work, and he likes to improve things and to work hard, and it's for sure with all his experience he had over the years, he can bring a lot also to the program, and it's nice to have a high profile driver like René in the driver lineup, and it helps us clearly to develop.
He's one of those drivers that you can rely on. He's one of those drivers that has a work ethic which is on top of many drivers. He's a super hard worker. He has a way to analyze. He has a way to feel the car. It's not a showman. It's a very humble person. Yeah, it's a person that I respect a lot.
Expectations are obviously quite high. I mean, we always want to win. This is the ultimate goal. That's why we're here. But we know that we don't have the ultimate pace to win yet. So, like a top 10, top 5 result would be nice for us, just to collect some points and bring both cars to the finish.
Well, this year we kind of had a lot of hope because we started the season quite well in Qatar. We were close to pole position, I think. We were best of the rest. I think Ferrari put 3 cars on the podium in the first race, and we finished 4th. And then I would say things start to go a little bit on the wrong side.
We have no mechanical grip at all. Like turn 8, turn 9, turn 10.
also on traction on exits. Like you'll be behind the caddy, for example, they're heavier than us.
You start to have a first feeling after free practice 1 or free practice 2 if it's going to be a difficult weekend, if it's going to be a strong weekend. And we had the feeling after free practice 2 that it was going to be tough.
So issues, the brakes needed 4 laps till they actually were working. Before I had no deceleration and always the fronts were locking. So it took quite a long time to make them work. And the radio was cutting as mentioned.
So there's no main limitation besides small understeer and medium and low speed. Biggest limitation is combined traction exits. I feel that's where we lose the most time of entire competition.
Balance-wise, I had to do quite some adjustments in terms of brake balance, CC and roll bars to get the car into a decent window. In motorsport, it's like 2% of success and 90% and 98% of the race is hard work and frustration almost. So it's like a roller coaster, this sport. It goes up and it goes down a lot. You know, it's a cycle. At one point we will also have some success and you just need to keep working and believe in it.
Traction doesn't feel good at all. We have to maybe check with the system car considering we are lower. Maybe it's even better or not compared to checks. I feel like I can't lean on the tire on combined loads.
Last year we were more competitive here. We were fighting for a top 5 result, and obviously you expect from last year to this year that we should have made a step in terms of performance. So we're hoping for another top 5 or even better. And then coming here, being on the back foot the whole weekend, struggling a lot with the car, it's not easy. It's not what we are coming for, but still the mood, I have to say, within the team is very high. It's not like somebody's finger pointing or the mood is going down. We're always trying to attack every day like a new start, a fresh start, and find out of every difficult situation almost new motivation to keep going. And I think that's why WRT and BMW is so successful in other championships and also in the past, because they never gave up, and we always keep going and try to make the best out of every situation.
Are you racing by yourself? No.
We're playing piano.
Okay.
Bahrain is a very difficult circuit because you have a lot of tire degradation. Means that it eats the tire very fast. Because the tarmac is quite rough, almost like sandpaper. If you slide a little bit too much or if you're being a bit too aggressive, the tire is worn or gets worn a lot and very quickly. And due to the heat, it's getting accelerated by that. So you have to be very, very smooth and easy with your driving input. So on the brakes very soft, on the throttle very soft, smooth steering inputs, not to overheat and destroy the tires. So it's I wouldn't say it's a slow track, but it's a very technical track.
Have a good one. A good race, sir.
Have
a good one.
The most difficult one is probably the start of the race, because I'm always a start driver when the risk is very high.
We are ready to go racing in Bahrain. The finale of the 2025 FIA World Endurance Championship.
A lot of things can go wrong, and if you do a mistake, then you're the one to blame.
Our grid is formed. The leading car pulls into the pit lane.
This is probably the most tricky situation to start.
We are about to go green for the Babco Energy's 8 hours of Bahrain.
Yeah.
So the BMW's getting squeezed wide, just slightly off the track there through turn 9 as well. Manages to survive that one without getting overtaken by car 50 behind. That's Nick Nielsen at the wheel.
Everybody goes a bit banana at the start, so everybody wants to outbrake the other one, and we know that once you are stuck behind somebody, it's very difficult to pass back. So every position you make at the start, is almost like a key position throughout the whole race. So
that's a big curb, and they're 4-5 wide behind.
Yeah, there was almost contact with the BMW in turn 1 and also a little bit, I think, through turn 4 as well, but a real near miss for everyone who was around car number 6 at the start there.
I think it's worked really well, and we've got station number 15 BMW, and that does not look entirely correct on the right rear.
He did nothing wrong there at all.
He just set the fastest lap of that car's race as well.
Maybe the tyre couldn't take it. It looks like more than the tyre. It looks like a rear wheel.
I think my tyre came off. My tyre came off. I can't move anymore.
Now that could really throw things up in the air.
It's disappointing. Let's say it's really disappointing. It's very sad for all the guys that are working here, very hard. I mean, they are working here since 1 week, day for day, and then you have the race for 8 hours, and you don't even get the car over the finish line. And this is normally the first thing you want to achieve, to give everybody who works from the kitchen to the pit wall something back. It's disappointing. It's sad for everybody. Yeah.
Well, I'm stuck, guys. I can't move. I think I just spun. The rear tire came off. I think the rear right.
Yeah, you can clearly see all of the surface of the tyre and the inside much higher than the outside.
First, you have to understand what happened, why the car stopped, and what was the issue. We found out quickly that it was more on the human side. This, I would say, it's part of racing. It's part of what you have to face when you challenge people to be quick, to be strong. It's not a single person mistake, it's a team mistake.
It's always a bad feeling when you see a car stopping on track, and it's not what you want to see. You want to see the car stopping after the start, after the finish line. And when then something like this happens, for sure you first check what happened. If there is maybe an issue, what also could happen to the other car.
Alright, boys. And I had in my mind, but thanks anyway. Thanks for all the hard work. Obviously, we still have work to do, but thanks a lot for all the efforts. We keep going.
Yeah. And you think the new car will be a big help?
I hope so, yeah. Like yesterday on my quali lap, I had a massive lock-up in turn 1.
Yeah.
So I blocked it up.
Blocked up.
And there's a huge peak on this tyre, so if you don't do it on the first lap, even if you do a slow lap around, the tyre temperatures go up. And then I was like second off on the second lap.
237 laps, the 7 Toyota takes the win by just under 20 seconds. The sister 8 car, the 50 Ferrari gets third place after that switch.
Just one retirement, the number 15 BMW, with that suspension failure in the closing stages of the race.
Obviously we finished 8th today. Is okay for us because we knew that this weekend will be a difficult one. Already in practice sessions we saw that we were not competitive and just around P15, and also we started at P15, P16. So P8 is actually a good result for us, but obviously that's not what we are coming for. We come here to win and to have success together. We're not coming here to finish 8, even though it's a good result for us today.
To be part of a championship is not just enough. We want to be part, but we want to fight for the championship, and this was not the situation of 2025.
Yeah, I mean, we always come back. It's not the first time that me or the drivers or WT or BMW has a difficult championship. Sometimes that's what it needs to become better.
As we always say, after the race is already before the race, because the season just ended, but we are already fully focused on the next season. And actually we will bring an Evo update of the car, so our car will be updated for next year, and we tested it already. There will be a new aero package for the car to improve just some things what you learn over the year, and see where are areas where you can make the car better, and maybe also help the drivers to perform better outside on the track. And this is what we did. I'm happy to discuss problems or failures which happened, and you just have to learn out of it. And I think the list what we had to learn is long. There we have to be honest. That's how it is, and then you get stronger and better, and it's at the end the process. And as said, in motorsport it can be really hard sometimes, and sometimes you have the taste of champagne.
Yeah, obviously the season is over now. Today was the last race. Yeah, it's also a nice point in the season that you actually can, close the chapter, and already looking forward to the next chapter, because next year is just around the corner. Basically next week we start testing already, and we always hope, obviously, with a new year that there's more success and more performance coming. So it's good to end a season like that, which was not really what we were hoping for. Close it, try to learn from it, and then come back next year with a fresh mindset and hopefully a better performance.